Today we're going to do a short product review again. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, but I've got a whole bunch of kit here that has yet to be reviewed, and I thought it might be helpful to some people. Today, let's talk about dumbbells. So you probably can't see over here on my left, I have the traditional kind of 1 to 10 kilogram chrome dumbbells, just because I like the look and because they're relatively compact. But for the larger dumbbells, and I did want a full set of dumbbells, I'll get into that in a second, I've got something a little bit special. These are custom dumbbells, urethane. So let's get into first of all what your options are. When you buy dumbbells, if you're going to buy dumbbells, you can buy the spin lock kind, which is basically a short, mini barbell about that big with the little kind of screw collars on the end. You put on plates, as many as you want. Not really quick, but adjustable, relatively small space that it takes up. You can get even more overall compact dumbbells in the form of truly adjustables, which is things like your Bowflex, your Iron Masters, your Power Blocks. Of those, I've owned the Bowflex, didn't like them. Any kind of impact, it can damage them. They're easy to get out of alignment. Thought mine were broken for half a year, when in reality they were just out of alignment, and I was able to fix it just before I sold them. I've heard good things about the Iron Masters and the other ones, I forget what they're called now. But generally, I'm not a big fan of the adjustables if you don't, or if you have the space for more. There's something traditional about pro style dumbbells. Now, if you go to the individual dumbbell sets, you can also do either hex dumbbells or pro styles. The difference being hex are hexagonal, whereas pros are round. The hex, when they drop, they can land on an angle, which can make them bounce funny. They tend to be more poorly made. Again, not a fan. I do prefer the pro styles. Now, even when you get to the pro styles, you got a lot of options. Basically, it depends on how much money you want to pay. For example, had I known about it, I probably would have gone even more high-end than what I did here. This is called upper middle class, I don't know. But a company called Watson in the UK makes some real nice steel dumbbells. Again, custom with your own logo on them. And then you can get a revolving rack to really keep the space compact for them. That's probably the route I would have gone had I known about them. But I don't have any real regrets about going with these. I bought these through a company called Abilica Online, even if they have 2 physical shops here in Denmark. But they're actually made by they're sold by ATX in Germany. A company called Mega Fitness is their front end. They're made in China. So I ordered these at the start of the pandemic, and it took me 3 to 4 months to get them, I think. They had to be produced, they had to be shipped over from China. There were delays because back then, really nobody had the shipping figured out in the pandemic, so just bad timing. But overall, they're quite nice. They're urethane. The knurl on these, it's so-so. For the heaviest dumbbells, so I've got them up to 40 kilograms over there, I'd say that I could use a slightly sharper knurling, but they're quite all right. They look very nice. And as I mentioned, they're made out of urethane, so they're a bit softer on the floors than, say, steel dumbbells would be. I do still try not to drop them. I don't like to do that, but if I do, it's not going to be as big a deal. You don't see any kind of screws or anything like that anywhere on here. Very solidly made. As for the logo, I have to say that was one of the benefits of doing this, because for the entire thing, so I have 12 kilograms up to 40 kilograms, increments of 2 kilograms. And for the entire set, I had to pay a total of 80 extra euros, again, total, to have my own logo put on the front and back. I think that's pretty cool for a home gym. You got the end barbell and the McGrath here. They can do whatever you want. What I ended up doing was I went over to a crowdsourced image design website. Can't quite remember what it was called, but there's a couple of them out there. And I basically described a couple of different ideas I had. Another idea that I had was something a little bit more aggressive with, let's say, a gorilla. That's pretty typical. Or even just a dog, because I'm big into dogs. I've got a Labrador, so a red dog here would have been nice. But the wife thought that wasn't quite as classy. So overall, this is the design that won. That cost me another, I don't know, it was $100, something like that. And so for a grand total of less than $200, I was able to have a custom designed logo put on all of these. So overall, very happy with them. I've had them now for 8 months, use them pretty regularly. I don't use the big ones that much yet, sorry, I'm still a little guy. But I can say that I have no doubts about their durability and no doubts about their usefulness, no regrets about having bought them. Hope that's helpful to some of you. You do have other options. You can always go to Rogue. If you're in the US, you got a lot of options. And of course, if you don't care about the kind of custom design, you have even more options because everybody and their brother makes dumbbells of some kind. Again though, I would stick with a reputable brand because you will find things like screws in the front to hold the bar together. You'll find varying quality of knurling. You'll find that some of them actually break when they get dropped. Eleiko, for example, has some really neat tests of theirs, if I recall correctly, where they drop them quite high and there's no damage to them, which is always nice to see. So, hope that's helpful. Enjoy your training, lift hard. See y'all again next time.